Shauna, when she decided to take, she said we'd have to have. Was she pretty straightforward with you when she called?
Yeah, I would say she was very straightforward. She made it known that she wanted me on the team, and I definitely felt that from the beginning compared to like all these other schools. So I mean, it felt great knowing I was wanted, and that's the reason I came here.
What's the adjustment process been like for the first couple of weeks of non-con campus?
Yeah, no, it's definitely different. Obviously, the Big Ten to me is a lot more challenging, and I mean, it's one of the best, if not the best, basketball conference. So like that's a huge change compared to where I was at. Definitely more challenging, more physical. So that's a huge change. But the girls and the coaches have helped me a lot. So I mean, I feel great being here, and I think I'm adjusting pretty well.
Has there been anybody in particular that's kind of taken you under their wing and has helped you along the way?
You know, it's like all the new girls, I feel like we're all pretty close. And then I've just been getting advice on the court from everyone that's been here, which has been great. And I work with Barry a lot, so we've just been helping each other with like little details. Like she's helping me, I get to watch her footwork and stuff like that. And then she's watching me as well. And we're just pushing each other to be the best that we can be.
How much are you referenced the challenge of moving to the Big Ten, but how much are you looking forward to that, of testing your game at this level after having the success you did at Villanova?
Yeah, I mean, I was comfortable at Villanova, and I think coming here, I'm able to be uncomfortable, and that's how I'm going to grow as a person and a player, so I'm super excited about that. And my game's just going to transform and become even better, and I'm really excited to see that, so yeah.
Tell us about your game. What skill set do you bring to the court?
I'd say I bring a lot of intensity, offense and defense, a lot of energy. I like my mid-range pull-ups. I feel like I'm a 3-level scorer, but I think defense is something I really like to focus on because I think that's how you're going to play, and that's why you're on the court, because you've got to defend. And then other side's just offense. You can always make that work, but yeah.
Shauna has talked about your defense quite a bit. Like, to hear her belief in what you can do on that side, what was that do for you?
I mean, it just brings me a lot of confidence knowing that she has my back with that. Like, she's always giving me advice on what I can do defensively and then also praising me, and that is really important because then it just helps, again, like, raises my confidence. So, I mean, it feels great.
Did you know anything about Illinois? The program or the school, or where was that before she reached out and just started recruiting you in the portal?
So it's funny because we actually, at my old school, played them in the WBIT championship. I was injured that game, but I got to see them play. I mean, we're just like, their guards are amazing. And then they had KB, who's an amazing rebounder. And then just looking into the program more, just seeing the growth that has come since Coach Green has got here, it's amazing. And like I've said this before, it's something I want to be a part of, and I want to help them continue to grow.
Did you get a sense that the physicality, watching them on film, watching how they're guarded, you would have to change some things this summer about physicality, your game physically, before you even played a game?
Yeah, I knew there was a lot I needed to change for sure, especially in the weight room. That's definitely challenging for me, but I've already seen a lot of growth, and I'm going to start translating that onto the court a bit more. When I first got here, we would go live a little bit. It was difficult, but I think now I'm adjusting to it pretty well and just continuing to grow that aspect of my game.
Shauna, Jill talked about your motor the last couple of weeks in practice. Where does that come from? How do you describe it?
I think my motor just comes from like my joy of the game. When I was younger, I was always the first one up the court, the first one back on defense, and I think that's just something that has always stuck with me. And that's like, I want to be the hardest worker on the court, so I think that's something I try to do every time I'm on the court.
When you're a new face, like, do you feel like that can be endearing to some new teammates, or if you're going at that pace with that motor?
I think it just helps push everyone even harder. Like, again, like, people are trying to match each other. Like, if I see someone else working hard, I want to match that or even work harder. So I think it's just all of us challenging each other, and I think that's really great for this program.
Can you lead immediately, or is that going to take time for you as a transfer and as a new player?
I think I can lead immediately in certain ways, so obviously not overall, like I can't tell people like what they're doing wrong with their footwork or like how to fix it in that way, but I think I bring a different perspective of the game because I played in such a different like offense and everything, so I see the game differently. But I think for me, it's more about encouraging others and just lifting each other up is something like I try to focus on being a leader, so yeah.